Here again is what Jesus says on this subject. Fear him who can destroy both soul and body in hell. There is no reason here or anywhere else in the Bible to doubt that the soul of those who suffer judgment will be destroyed in the same sense and just as surely as the body. The soul that sins shall die. You will find as you stay with us through this video series that this is the consistent teaching of the Bible. The most serious consequence of the traditional teaching about eternal suffering is that it brings into disrepute the whole Christian message. How many do you suppose have turned from the Christian gospel in confusion, even disgust, even ridicule, because they had been led to believe that it involves the idea that a supposedly just God would keep people alive in a state of torment forever? How many people, even Christians, do you suppose, refuse to face or teach the very important subject of the judgment of God because they cannot deal with this issue? Well, in fact, the Christian Bible teaches something very different, something we can take seriously. What the Bible teaches is just. The judgment of God is real, but it is just. God is a God we can and must have complete confidence in, and we can and must take completely seriously. As you will find, God's judgment has nothing to do with everlasting suffering. This is another idea that has been imported from ancient non-Christian sources. Those who belong to God will live forever in His kingdom. Those who have been rejected by Him because they rejected Him in this life will be as though they had not been. Their fate will be precisely what the book of Revelation calls it, the second death. And then, even death will be no more, and God will be all in all. I am sure that by now you realize that the issues being presented to you in this video series are of the utmost importance for you and for every human being. They concern life and death and eternity, the very nature of the human person and the very nature of God. And I'm sure that it is clear to you by now that the views being presented have not been arrived at lightly. Conditional immortality is simply a name we give to what the Bible teaches on these issues from cover to cover. A view which has been tragically distorted over centuries by traditions which have no foundation. The Bible, founded in Jesus Christ, is the one guide that we can have confidence in. We cannot afford to ignore this source book. The Bible presents us with a solemn reality, death. But the Bible also points us to the one way forward, Jesus Christ. Stay with us then as the series unfolds. Check out the material presented and the answers that are given to difficulties that arise. May God truly bless you and guide you by His Holy Spirit as He promised into all truth.